Okay, good morning, everybody, for Thursday, the 11th of May. High pressure is looking to build in from the Azores and may just give us a bit better soaring conditions as we look towards the weekend. But for now, we're still very much under the influence of this low pressure system that is continuing to keep the weather fairly unstable. As you can see, occluded fronts nearby and a trough line, which is sort of moving across, but sort of appears and disappears. And that's because we're sort of stuck in some slack air, which just seems to be bubbling up thunderstorms like water in a saucepan, really. So we're picking up still a westerly flow. As we go into tomorrow, that's going to start to change under the influence of the high pressure and start to bring in a northeasterly flow, which will drop the temperatures a bit. But yes, the ground is still very wet, I must say. And looking at the winds at height, probably looking at due west at Lasham, no more than 5 knots. The satellite picture over the UK is revealing a reasonable start in some areas, but we do have some patches of low cloud, and Lasham's currently under one. But it should brighten up during the day to sunny intervals and showers as the day goes on. And yeah, you can see out into the Midlands and out into Wales and East Anglia, it's looking fairly bright already. Your public forecast then is showing 15 degrees top temperature and sunny intervals and showers. Doesn't show the showers to be as significant as probably Tuesday. That was a bit exciting. Yesterday actually wasn't too bad either. So yeah, we did get the odd shower, but nothing too big. But we need to keep an eye out. It is very difficult to predict showers. Yeah, 16, 17 degrees towards London, and dew points hanging around sort of 10 to 11 degrees, so still fairly humid. Currently at Lasham with a temperature of 11, dew point of 9. The picture outside, the camera's got a bit weird, but is fairly grey. I know it says not current, but it was from a few minutes ago. Farnborough currently reporting scattered at 800 feet. In their TAF, they show pretty much all afternoon there being a prop 30 of thunderstorms and heavy rain showers. But aside from that, if we look at Odium, for example, scattered at 3,000 feet. Oh, actually, they haven't updated that one. Scattered at 4,500 feet at Southampton with bits of lower cloud when you get the showers. So it's just one of those days, sunshine and showers, where, yeah, we just need to keep an eye on what's going on, make sure it's not developing more. But yeah, low cloud to start and an improving picture. Top Meteo is suggesting that there is some potential for cross-country flying today outside of the showers. I think this is probably on the optimistic side, but based on yesterday, it is possible if you don't mind getting wet, probably at least once. I'm looking at sort of 11 o'clock as the cloud lifts in this area. It could be a little bit slow to lift, but by sort of 12 o'clock, we're looking quite reasonably in our area at 2,500 to 3,000 feet cloud base, and maybe getting up to 3,500 feet later today. And that being the case across most of Hampshire, Wiltshire, and up into the Cotswolds and Oxfordshire. Showers look like they'll be mostly to the south and east of us, but who knows really. I'm sure by the afternoon they will start to bubble up, but less in the way of thunderstorms, I'd suggest today. Let's just hope that that doesn't come back to bite me. Yeah, looking at cloud distribution, you can see sort of very mixed amounts of clouds, overdeveloped shower cells and dead areas and good areas. So yeah, one of those interesting days where if you're flying a comp, this could determine your start time, might determine what actually happens in the end. So yeah, going through towards the evening, and then it should hopefully, like yesterday, just drop out a bit, the amount of convective activity. Your site forecast then for today is showing tops getting to 23,000 feet later in the day. So yeah, heavy showers are possible. But sort of strong thermals aside from that, given how unstable it is, but probably not worth launching before lunchtime. In fact, we might not get any launches done till 11 or so. Freezing level is around 5,000 feet, or just slightly above. So, okay. Onto, push the button. Onto airspace. Check all on the same thing. Yes, you have. So usual annoying NOTAMs which just keep cropping up. Salisbury Plain danger area active as AIP. 52 will be parachuting at a parachute display between 9:30 and 3 o'clock at Bryce Norton, up to 7,300 feet. We have a restricted area temporary. Is that still there? They closed it. Yes, restricted area temporary at Morton in Marsh between 8 and 8. Although today, that's still the same as it plans. So Morton in Marsh, just north of west of Little Rissington, has got that. 43 is not relevant. Most of these aren't relevant, and it's really annoying they appear in the terms. Yeah, it's not too much there. West on the Green is active. And aside from that, it looks relatively quiet. So yeah, parachuting at Bryce and parachuting at Western on the Green. Down to your southwest, I think that's another one. Just paragliders flying in Dorset. And the weekend does look like it will perk up a bit. So yeah, expecting some activity. If you do plan to fly Friday or Saturday particularly, please make sure you have watched the briefing, as you always should do, before coming out onto the airfield, because the wind direction is going to be a little bit awkward and give us a bit of a headache. Talking of awkwardness, the airfield is still very wet, and I'm trying to protect it as best as possible. So today is going to be another day of left-hand circuits to land on the runway. We're going to launch off the runway as well from the intersection. Yes, it means you get slightly lower heights, but it's also less mud on your gliders. And talking of mud, if you do happen to land on the grass and go through a great big puddle, please clean it off. It's your doing. So yeah, don't mind if the glider has to go out of service for 15 minutes, but there was at least one mucky glider put away yesterday during the afternoon, which really shouldn't have been done like that, because who's going to clean it? It's going to be people that didn't make the mess. So sermon on the mount over, but just please respect the kit. Jet movement wise, there could be an Airbus later today. It depends if they fix it or not, but I'm not aware of anything else currently. So runway 27 in use, cables on the south side as we were yesterday, air towing on the north side. Yes, left-hand circuits onto the runway, right-hand circuits onto the grass north side. And if we can just avoid the area up near the perimeter track in terms of towing, as I found out yesterday, yeah, whilst we've got the low cloud, we'll just try and tow out either on the tarmac or across onto the runway ASAP. So excellent. All right, we'll see you out there. Bye for now.